Thriftinistas, it's your girl Thrift and Huntsville, and I'm back today with a video speaking of how I leveled up in 2018. Y'all, when I tell you 2018 has been good to me, I have no complaints. I don't even have to throw the whole year away, okay? Like, it was a year of success. I mean, there's nothing like overflow. Just every time you go for something, there's yeses being turned your way. Oh my God, like, it has been great for me. Like, this season in my life, this year has been great. And some of the things that I wanted to come and share with you to tell you how I level up, how I manifested some of the things that I wanted to do this year. And maybe, you know, us going into 2019, maybe these are some things that you can actually do because, you know, like, everybody want to be out here living their best life. Okay. Like, everybody want to be Lil Duval out here living their best life. So, in order to live your best life is not going to come with you sitting on the couch, watching reality TV, seeing what everybody else doing, spreading the latest gossip, on the phone. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to get you anywhere. Like, it's not going to take you where you want to go. So if you truly want to go somewhere and you're willing to put in the work, stay tuned and let's go ahead and talk about how you can level up in 2019. Okay? So the first thing that I actually did to level up was I did more action and less talking. Like, you already know, so many people be out there like, you know what, in a few months, I'm gonna lose this weight. In 2 months, I'm giving myself to my birthday. In blah, 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 you know, I'm gonna start this business when I get my taxes. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. And for me, I was about more action. I did not care if I had all the resources. I did not care if it was in the best looking conditions. One thing that I did this year was I moved. And what I mean by moved, I got up and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. So if I said that, hey, I'm going to start a business in June, then when June came, I started that business. And it wasn't like, well, you know what, my pictures are supposed to be fine. You know how it is, like, you have Miss Perfect Patty, you won't do anything until everything aligns just right. I'm telling you now, throw that out the window. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter if your cars, your business cards are jacked up, they got the wrong phone number, it does not matter. Start putting that out there. Put it out in the atmosphere. More action, less talking. I absolutely hate when I go on people's Instagram or YouTube and they be like, coming soon, such and such, or in a few months, I'm going to have this. No. If the only time that you should be making an announcement about it is when you're dropping it. If you're not dropping it, keep it to yourself. What they say, real G's move in silence. There you go. Move in silence, okay? And don't say anything. And then when you come out with it, boom, like, let it go from there. So that was one of the things I did. More action, less talking. The next thing I did number two was I wrote down my goals and I set deadlines for my mini goals. So for example, originally when I wanted to start my business, I was like, you know what, I'm going to start my business in fall so that way I can get a whole bunch of clothes and I can do X, Y, and Z. But you know what? I end up getting on the news in May. And I just ran with that momentum off me going on the news, and I launched it right in June. So it was just kind of like, capitalize on your momentum, but write down those goals. So if you have a goal, just say to, I don't know, open your own salon. And then one of the things that you want to do is set deadlines. Like, even though you might not want to open the salon to June, what can you be doing each month that contributes to you getting closer to that goal? And that's what you want to look at. So like, if you're going to open, I don't know, a business, just say in June. Well, in January, you may want to have your business cards. In February, you may want to look at getting your tax ID number. In March, you may want to look at actually getting up the website. You know, in April, you may want to go ahead and start looking at those, pulling out the promotions for flyers or da-da-da. And then in May, you may want to sit up here and have what you're going to do for your launch party. And that way in June, it launches. You know, so set mini deadlines or mini goals for yourself. If you want to lose weight, set those mini deadlines or mini goals. But at the end of the day, you have to have action and you have to have what the goal is. And whatever that goal is, start moving towards that. It doesn't matter what your goal is. Take little minor steps towards it, okay? The next thing I did, which was key, y'all, which was key for me, I removed negative people, negative shows, negative things from my life. And that's because a lot of times, like, you try to share your dreams or your goals with other people. A lot of people don't even know what they want to do for themselves. And that's like no shade or nothing like that. A lot of people do not know what they want to do for themselves. So if they don't know what they want to do for themselves, how can they possibly tell you what you want to do when they don't even have the vision on what you're trying to do? So it was like, for those people that were negative in my life, you know how some people that don't really have much going for themselves, they're content, they're complacent. It's nothing wrong. I'm not saying fire your friends. I'm not saying that at all. But some people will just sit there and talk about other people and they get off on that, and that is their thing. And that was not my thing. So for me, it was just kind of like, girl, I'm going to pray for you. I hope all is well, but I'm trying to do something with myself, and I'm trying to do this. And it's like, not to say that we can't talk, but I'm going to limit my time that we do talk to each other, because I can't have that negativity, or I can't have you gossiping about other people now following me, or now it done got me off track. You know what I mean? Like, it done took away from what my goal is that I'm trying to do. So I removed negative people. I removed most reality shows, just because, like, you get caught up in somebody else's life. Before you know it, child, you know that K. Michelle did this. How do you know so much about other people's lives that on TV that you have never seen or talked to or anything? You have just reduced this down to 30 seconds or 3 minutes of TV time, and you think that you know this whole person when you don't. Like, instead of focusing on somebody else's life, I was more focused on my life, okay? my life. Okay, Mary J, I'm sorry, y'all. But I was definitely focused on my life and what I needed and what I could do, because at the end of the day, like, it's about me and my family and my contributions. Like, no shade to Mona, no shade to the reality stars, but sis, like, y'all out there trying to stay relevant, and I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get it. Like, I don't have time to worry about it. So I removed that from my life. And then number 4, what I started doing was I started researching the life that I wanted. So if I was the person that I wanted to have, just say for me, my goal was to have $25,000 saved up this year by December. Definitely hit my goal, but it's not about just being the money. It's just like, what do you want to do? What is the life that you want? Do you want to travel? If that's what you want to do in life, do you want to travel? Do you want to have a house? Do you want to be able to not live from paycheck to paycheck? Do you want to, be able to take your family on vacations? Do you want to be able to get a new house? Do you want to be able to have peace? Like, do you want to have joy? Do you want to just be like where you're content, or that you're happy in the job that you're doing? Do you not even want to work? What is it that you want to do? Like, whatever it is that you want to do, start researching that. And it's like, it's nothing wrong with it. There's plenty of people that want to be an entrepreneur. Fine. How does entrepreneurs be successful? What do I need to look out for while I'm at my job? How can I start taking these minor steps and taking these goals to move me over to being able to walk away from my job? And when you're actually doing these steps and start researching the life that you want, it starts to become clear to you, like, okay, well, you know what? Now maybe I don't need to spend a lot of money going out, or I'm spending money on shoes, but I can spend that money towards, actually getting logo or getting my logo design for my business. You understand? So now that mindset, and that leads me into number 5. Like, I started to have that mindset change. So it wasn't now what I can't do or what's stopping me. It was like, oh, I can do these things. Like, I can do this, I can do that. Like, start building that confidence and replacing that negative people, negative stuff with, more motivational things. So now I started listening to T.D. Jakes. So when I go to the gym, I'm listening to Pastor E.T. Johnson. I'm putting things in my mind, my body, and my spirit that are fueling me up to actually be successful. And when it comes to my mind, now I can go on Instagram and I'm not scrolling and looking like, oh, well, my outfits don't look like this, or they look nice, or they have a nice body and I want this. Now I'm working towards the things and the life that I wanted. My mindset has changed. The next thing that I did to level up in 2019 was definitely in 2018, child, I done already moved to 19, okay? Sis, like, I done left this year behind, okay? But the next thing that I did was definitely deepen that relationship with my church home, with God. And so a lot of times in the morning, I try to take that time out and spend some time with God, whether that's reading my Bible, whether that's just writing down and journaling some different things that I wanted to say, or, just talking to God. When I'm at the gym, I play church, like church sermons or different things just to get in my mind and just build that relationship with God. On times that I could not make it to church, if we had where our pastor recorded different things, I would watch it on Facebook. I would try to limit that time. I would try to actually entertain or make more time for God. And so that did happen. The next thing I did also too was limit those distractions. So I set up like my social media where I only spend 1 hour a day, and once that hour a day comes on social media, my phone goes off. And that means, like, what do I need to do now for the rest of the day? How do I take some of these things and tackle my goals? What is that? Because before you know it, like, you're on social media and you just spend hours on social media, and it just goes by so quickly. So that was definitely one thing that I decided to do. And then the last thing that I did to level up in 2018 was, I just believed in myself. Like, I believed in my damn self. And that's just the truth. Like, the truth of the matter is, who's going to go harder for you, for your life than you? Like, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that whatever you come across, like, you can get through this. Not only can you get through it, but you deserve to be here. It's not even no more about getting a seat at the table. You're at the table now. You deserve to have whatever life you want to have. And I'm here to tell you that. And so for me, I went after it, guns blazing, boom, 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 boom. And 2018 was definitely a great year for me. But what I'm also going to tell you is 2019 is definitely just going to be exceptional. Why is it going to be exceptional? Because I'm claiming it, because my mindset has changed, because now I know that if I did this in 2018, like, if I could save 25K in 2018, then 2019, we going for 6 figures, baby. Like, I know that I can do these things. And when things came up, it didn't matter, y'all. When I tell you so many things God has blessed me with in 2018, I promise you, like, it's nothing but Him. Like, I have to give Him all glory for it, because I have not been prepared for some of this stuff. I didn't got promoted. I was not even probably doing the right things that I should have been doing. Like, I probably should have been worshiping more, but He still decided to bless me and grace me. Still. And when the opportunities came open, I applied and I got almost everything. So it has been my year of yes, definitely my year of yes, but it can also be your year of yes. So that is the end of this video. I know I've been long, but this is how to level up, or how I leveled up in 2018. I hope you take some of these tips and level up in 2019. Let's go ahead and, make it a resolution. Let it manifest. Drop down in the comments and tell me what you're going to do different in 2019, or what goals you're going to accomplish in 2019, because you got this, sis. Okay, you got this. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.